Hey gorgeous souls, welcome. I'm Alyonna Angelica bringing you messages of light. Welcome to your March pick a card reading and predictions and guidance. Now there are three images on the screen before you divided to group 1 on the left, group 2 in the middle and group 3 on the right. Pick the image, the color or the number that's calling out to you, the one that you are most drawn to, and then you can look for the timestamp of your chosen group in the description section down below. Click on more next to the title of this video. That will open up the description box. Okay, there you will see group 1, 2 and 3 with the timestamps highlighted in blue. Click on the highlighted timestamp and that will help the video skip right to your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. So group 1, your card says healing. So tapping into your energy a little bit more. Of course, you're going to be experiencing tremendous healing this month, March 2023. But what I see is that you are going to be making the changes here. You are the one who's going to bring this healing to you, okay? A lot of you have experienced difficulties in the past. You have been through pain and suffering, bullying, trauma, right? So all these energies are stored inside your body and it hasn't come out yet. So it's affected you in a lot of ways. For some, you have been working on the emotional part of it, emotional healing, but the energy that it's already stuck in your body, it is still in there and it's causing a lot of issues. So I feel like you've had a really hard time with your health. Some of you could be struggling with like your energy, feeling like you're low energy, feeling depressed, feeling anxiety. Some of you could feel like you are having mental fog. You know, it's just you can't get through your day, you know, relying on coffee and energy drinks and things like that. I also feel like there's some sort of issue connected to your thyroid. You might be having issues with your autoimmune system, you know, allergies and things like that here. So what I'm seeing for you, group 1, is that in March, you are going to make the adjustments. You're going to stand up and you're going to do this by yourself. You're going to do to truly stand alone and make the changes. It's like you're the one who needs to make the changes. So for example, if everyone in your house is, you know, has a pattern of unhealthy eating, so you have these unhealthy eating patterns because everyone in your house does it as well, so then you're going to make the change. You're like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get up morning I'm going to get up early every morning and I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go do a quick workout, you know, and then I'm going to come back and have something healthy. I see that you're going to be cutting off sugar. There's something to do with like your insulin, so you might be going through like insulin resistance, things like that. So I see you working on this. I also see you working on detoxing and clearing your kidney. You may be having, your liver. So you might be having fatty liver issues as well. So there's this thing that's been going around everywhere, and I have tried it as well, and I think it's quite powerful. But please always do your research before you try anything that you see on the internet. Okay, so don't just do it because, you know, Alyonna said to do it. She said she did it as well. So do your research. So anyway, it's a very simple detox that I learned as well. So if you take a tablespoon of olive oil, okay, you get the extra virgin olive oil, and then a tablespoon of lemon and a pinch of cayenne pepper, and you have it as a shot on empty stomach every morning. That will help to detox your body, help to detox your liver as well. But of course, that's not going to work if you are consuming sugar. So you may want to work on, you know, cutting sugar out of your system for a week or 2 weeks before you do this detox. Okay, also looking into what vitamins can help you get back on track. A lot of people have a vitamin B deficiency, so that causes you to feel depressed and causes you to feel like, you know, you have all this anxiety and stress and you just can't do things. You feel like you're in a shell, especially for those light workers that have disconnected from the matrix. It's very hard for you to get things done, your daily routine done, right? So look into a vitamin B complex, something that has a few of the different main vitamin Bs that our body needs. So look into taking that at least for 6 months to, you know, work on your health. So I do see you making adjustments, making healthier choices, doing something for yourself. If you have children, I feel like you're also going to be working on helping your children develop healthy habits as well. So if you're someone who gives your kids, eat here, whatever you want, sweets and chocolates and things like that. So now you're going to start to control that. It's like giving them more healthier options to eat, healthier snacks rather than, all these things with processed sugar. Okay. So I do see you working on this. Some of you may fall sick at this point, and falling sick is what's going to push you to really step up and look after your health, because I feel like you've got so much of stress, you've got so many things going on in your life that you actually neglect your health, because it's like, yeah, that comes later. Some of you need to go and get a dental treatment done, go get a scaling done or a check done, because it's like you've been putting a lot of things behind in order to sort other things out. You've got so much going on that you'd say, you know what, my health, my body comes later. It's important, but you just somehow focus on other things that you need first. Your priorities is not really with healthy eating. Maybe it takes more effort, more time, and it's easier to just cook a meal for everyone, or it's easier to just cook something instant so that you can get your work done. So, the focus is not really on your health. So I see that in March, you're going to be focusing on yourself. You're going to be letting go of, the old way that you do things, old ways of doing things, old energy, your old lifestyle. And you're going to be embracing this new health routine. Okay. Look at that. So this is closure. You're walking away from this old energy. And this is beautiful. Fertility. This is the rebirth. Okay, so finally you're going to feel like you're young again. And a lot of you feel like, I'm hearing someone saying, oh my gosh, I'm only 30, but I feel like I'm 60. How am I going to be when I'm 60? And you see some videos of older people who are in their late 70s, doing pole dancing and swinging and, doing all these hardcore gym workouts. And you look at them and you think, oh, I can't even do that now. When I'm 70, I would probably be bedridden. But that's changing here, okay? So you're going to feel like you're young again. All of a sudden, there's this, burst of energy, and you're like, yeah, this is a new me. I'm going to look after myself. And now that I have all this new energy, I can really look after myself, focus on my body, focus on my health. And that will then, everything it's like a domino effect, right? You clear one thing, everything then starts to become better, okay? So here we've got talent. So some of you are going to be embracing something that you let go long time ago. So for example, if you enjoyed a certain art and craft, but then life took over, you went into depression, you let it go, you just felt like your solar plexus was shut. Your sacral chakra was shut. So your creativity energy was kind of blocked, right? So you may feel like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have the energy or time or mood to even do it. Well, that's coming back, and you're going to feel excited about, picking it up again, doing it again. For some of you, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's martial arts, maybe it's yoga, or, whatever this is. It feels like this is a talent that you carry across lifetimes. You've had this talent that you have, embraced and worked on in lifetimes. And now that this is coming back, this creative energy is coming back, you feel like, yes, you're on top of the world. You feel like you are glowing. And group 1, when you walk around in March, heads will turn. It's like your energy is magnetic in March, and people would just turn and look at you because you're just radiating this energy. It's like fairy dust, stardust energy as you walk around. I feel like there's glitter flying off you as you walk around. Very, very magical, okay? Because you feel like you're on top of the world, and you can just take over the world. You walk with this confidence. There's this air where people just turn and look at you and go like, who is that girl? Or who's that guy? Who is he? Okay. So here we have reconciliation. So you could be also, again, this feels like you are coming back to yourself, coming back to your past self, a part of you that has shut off for so long because you've had to, you've had to heal, you've had to let yourself go and heal and do what was necessary then, and do what you could with your energy. And then you had to go into all these other toxic coping mechanism because you just had to get through your day and you had to work. It's not easy when you go through something really difficult, when you go through a loss, when you go through a pain, a betrayal or whatever, right? And at the same time, you still need to work. people need to take time off, like take a couple of months to just lie in bed and rest. Sometimes that's what we need. We just need to focus on healing. But we are in a day and age where rest is not possible. Maybe you are in school, you need to go to school. If you are in uni, you need to go, to college, you need to, attend classes. If you're working, well, then, you need to pay the bill. So there's no stop. So a lot of people block the pain so that they can just get on with their day and get what needs to be done, do the work that needs to be done so that they can continue to exist and survive, right? So this energy here is changing, so you can finally come back to who you were, that happy, fun, loving person that you were before. I feel like people are gonna come in and help you open up your heart chakra again. I feel like old friends may come back into your life, or past people who are kind, or even new souls, connecting to new souls who are actually your soulmates, past life soulmates, coming back as friends to help you open up your heart chakra to feel love and to feel joy again. Okay, so that time of grieving is over. It's time to move forward. Here you're gonna find, like, you may find a new purpose in life again. It's like a second chance at life, and now you're like, okay, you know what, I wasted this many years doing nothing. Now I'm gonna step up. I needed time for my roots to grow, to be solid and strong, and now that is grown, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna take over the world. Okay, you get that, a new sense of confidence, because you feel amazing. You're just glowing and you feel amazing, and you know that now you are finally free. You have broken out of that painful grieving energy. You are now free and you can finally move forward. Okay, let's get a few more messages. What else does my group one need to know? I feel like this energy for you is gonna move through and continue up to April. I feel like you are going to be meeting a lot of new people, strangers, having these conversations. You might meet someone important as well. I feel like you might meet a man or a woman who will play an important part in your job, in your career, opportunities to do something, to be seen by the world. There's something like that may happen as well. And then there's going to be a major change that will come in after April 20th. Okay, so this is just moving, preparing you for what's to come later. Okay, do we have any other messages for you? Here we've got material and spiritual prosperity. That's beautiful. You're moving away from any energy that causes you to withdraw from the world, that causes conflict or boredom. You're moving away from that. Okay, you're finally seeing the light. It's like success is there. This is just the beginning. Okay, this is just the beginning. You are no longer going to be suffering in silence, because your group is going to come in. We've got fertility again here, so definitely rebirthing here. Okay, healing the body as well, so that you can birth new energy, new things. I feel like some of you do need to create a channel or an outlet where you can actually share your talent with the world. So perhaps a social media presence, getting on TikTok or YouTube, where you can actually share something amazing. Okay, and what you don't see coming, we've got positive movement forward, and it's going to come in very, very quickly. Okay, this energy is going to come in very quickly, and you're going to be so happy. Okay, when it comes to finance and things, you will be supported. So you don't have to worry about that. If you've been worried about, what you're going to do with finance, how are things going to work out, you will be fine. Okay, now I'm going to pull 2 cards here, okay, on the left to see the blessings coming to you in March. And then I'll pull 2 cards on the right to see what challenges you may face in March. So beginning with the blessings, we have a blessing to bring prosperity, of course. A blessing to bring prosperity. And a blessing on your health. Of course. Okay, so these are the 2 things that you can expect growing in March. So your wealth and your health. Okay, the 2 things that we love here. So this is going to be so good for you. Okay, some of you may even feel like that someone or something isn't good for you. Okay, it's like you know that this isn't working anymore, and you need to let go of something. So some of you are going to make the hard decision. You're going to make uncomfortable choices for your highest good. So there is a sense of letting someone go here. You may grieve some sort of loss, but you know that this loss is needed. For example, if you are in a toxic relationship where this person is very toxic and it's making you feel miserable and it's abusive and all those things, you know that it's not good for your health and it's not good for your children's health. So you're going to make that decision to walk away. Okay, if you have a friend who's always putting you down, who is maybe someone who is involved in drugs or alcohol, and you know that this is not the lifestyle that you want anymore, all these things, drinking and getting high, is not something that is good for your body, for your highest purpose. So you're gonna let go of them, you're gonna walk away from them. So there is an energy of even walking away from someone or something. Okay, maybe it's a job that you have invested so much of your time and energy in, but you know that it's not working anymore. So there is a sense of grieving, but the grieving, is coming because of something positive. Okay, for some, you may even lose something that will come to you as such a shock, and that shock will literally, trigger your system to look after yourself. It's like, you know what, I've got to step up. I've got to do something. I've got to make better choices here for myself. Okay, now let's look at what may come up as a challenge for you. Peace of mind. Okay, so your mind might be racing because there's so much going on. You might be, and I feel like this is not really a bad thing, because it just feels like there's so much of excitement and so much of adrenaline, and your mental fog issues is finally cleared, and you feel like, wow, I've got clarity. So your mind's working overtime, so it might be a little bit hard for you to relax. Also, if you are walking away from someone could be coming back into your life and saying, hey, why things like that. Why are you making these changes? So you might have a little bit of a challenge here to have a peace of mind. Okay, and then here we have a blessing on your wisdom. So this might be a little bit of a challenge here to trust what you know. You might be feeling triggered, or you might be getting mixed messages from someone, or it's like you want to do something and then they say, oh, don't do that. That's not good. Oh, I heard this is really bad for you. So you are not sure, like, should I not? What should I do now? So you might be feeling a little bit challenged to trust yourself. Or also, what I feel like this is also the energy that you have connected to in the past to keep you safe. Okay, but that safe energy is not needed anymore, because that energy that's keeping you safe is also keeping you small and is keeping you tied down. Okay, so it's kind of like sabotaging your energy, right? So you don't need this, self-sabotage energy, right? So you might be feeling a little bit, worried if you always do something a certain way and now you want to change the way that you do it. It can feel very scary. Okay, it can feel very scary, and at this point you think like, can I really trust myself? Because my body says, oh, don't do it, keep yourself safe here, don't do it, because why get yourself in trouble? Why take that leap of faith? Why take this risk? But then you know that you need to. So you might be finding it really hard to trust yourself, because you think, my body's telling me no, my intuition's telling me no, but I know that this needs to be done. So this might be an issue here where you have to truly fight your own words, because this is the time for you to make adjustments, for you to change your outlook, for you to change your mindset. So if I grew up with a certain conditioning that, people who do this is bad, and, girls shouldn't do this, girls who do this is bad. And then eventually I grew up and I don't think it's bad. But then deep down when I see someone doing it, the subconscious mind says bad, 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 because I grew up with that idea that this is bad. So then I have to, question myself, say, no, it's not. It's not. If you want to do that as well, it's not a bad thing. You do it. If you want to wear this, you wear it. If you want to, drink this, you drink it. It's not bad. It's about, changing the conditioning in my mind, right? So trusting that it's like you have to go against every fiber of your being that's shouting at you because you know that energy is just coming in there as a means of protection due to your trauma, but you're not carrying that trauma anymore, right? You're ready to let that trauma go and make changes to change your energy completely. Okay, so I feel like you're meant to be doing things that you don't usually do, moving in a new direction, moving in a different direction, changing the way that you approach certain things or certain people. For example, when someone from your past come back, perhaps you this person hurt you in the past and you say that, you know what, I'm not going to ever talk to this person ever. But then it's come in a full circle and you think, you know what, I think I'm ready to let go and forgive. You know, I don't need to let them back into my life, but I don't need to be rude. I also don't need to be angry anymore, basically. So then you make that conscious choice to let go of that anger and allow yourself to just think of kindness. Okay? Now, here we have, okay, so this card is by Rhonda, and Rhonda says, you are facing an important decision. You are experiencing a magic moment or a wake-up call. Suddenly, everything is clear. Suddenly, you know what to do now. So listen to these impulses and take the initiative. And all serious problem dissolves now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, 2 more cards before we end your reading. 2 more messages for my group 1. Okay, so we have the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Okay, so that here is this issue here where you have feel pulled in 2 directions. And then we have the Four of Water. So you feel like you are, discontent, you're missing an opportunity. You might also feel like with all the opportunities coming, you want to grab it all. Okay, and you want to grab it all and you feel like if you don't grab it now, you're going to miss this opportunity. You're not going to miss anything. Okay, so you're telling you to open your eyes to the possibility of everything that is there and do what needs to be done in your own time as well. Okay, you're not going to miss anything. And the last one here we have gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, or receiving a loan, or even paying off any debts. Okay. All right, so are there any other messages here? Anything else that you need to know? For, you know what, I'm going to use the tea deck. Okay, and I'll let you interpret this the way that you want. You might, if I come up with an interpretation, I will tell you. If not, I'll let you just interpret this the way that you want. Okay, so we have financial gain, usually from something or from someone that, sorry, from someone that you did in the past. Oh, that's so wrong. I need to stop laughing. Financial gain from someone that you did in the past. No, sorry. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay. Not someone that you did in the past. Okay, and then here we have the horseshoe with good luck. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Doing something to your home, to your nest. Good luck coming to your home. We have June. So June's going to it's going to be an important time for you. And then something to do with law, involvement with the law. And situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay, and the last one here is a warning. It says lightning. So control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop here. If not, I will never end. I'll just keep pulling cards and sending you messages. So I'll save that for the next video. Okay, thank you for watching Group 1. If you enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon. Okay, I post weekly pick a card readings there and a lot of other messages about the universe and, all those things. Okay, about light workers, about dreams. Basically, I teach on Patreon as well. Okay, now I will speak to you in the next video. Hi, Group 2. Welcome. So Group 2, your card is home. So there are a couple of messages coming in here, okay? For some, it's literally your home. For some, it is to do with your foundation, with your legacy, with your career, with what you are building. Okay, so something's happening here. Let's see. So the first thing that I see, okay, the most basic message here is that someone in March, you are planning a trip somewhere. So you might be going on a holiday. So I see you traveling on an airplane, going somewhere across the land, across the sea. And so you're going to be staying somewhere for, a couple of days so you have a temporary home and you're going to feel amazing. So just a little base that you're moving. Okay, you're moving to a new place. For someone else, you might be looking to renovate your home home, to do something, so you're moving into a temporary home as well. So, maybe renting an Airbnb or renting a home until your house is ready. For others, this is about your home build. You're going to see progress. If you're building a home, there's going to be progress this month. You see a lot of things happening, things going up, the structures, the foundation, everything just, working out beautifully for you. Okay. Now, you need to know that whatever that's happening here, don't rush anything. Okay. Don't rush it, because I just feel like this is about divine timing. Everything is happening according to the best timing for you. Okay, so it's like the universe is working in your favor. So for example, if you're building a home or you are traveling for a holiday, it's like maybe you don't get a ticket on the day that you want, you get it on another day, you don't get the actual hotel that you want, you finally have to settle for the next best hotel. Or if you're building, it's like it's just taking slower than normal, you're like, why is it not happening, right? This is because the universe is literally working things around the best timing so that you do not have problems. For example, if you're buying a car and the car arrives, or it's built during retrograde, or it arrives during retrograde, you may have issues with your car. If you buy electronic around that time and it's delivered to you, and you start it up and stuff around retrograde, you may have issues with your purchase, right? So it's like, the universe is kind of working with the planetary changes, to ensure that you get the best possible experience. So if you are building the house, your house will be, a strong, steady structure where things work out in a beautiful way. You don't have problems down the road. You're not gonna have all this termite infestation. Things like that, or even maybe your health. So because I said infection, so maybe you have some, health issues with, the infections and things like that. And maybe it's a hotel. Maybe if you stayed in the other place that you wanted, things wouldn't really work out the way that you want. Maybe there are issues in the hotel, something bad's going to happen in that hotel. So you are literally safe in this other space, right? So trust what the universe is providing to you this month with regards to your foundation. Okay. For some of you, this could literally be the foundation of your work. So if you are, say you are online, because I feel this energy of, I feel this world energy when I look at this. So perhaps, you have, like I said, you have a social media presence where you create content or whatever that you put online. I feel like someone can come in and trigger you. Okay, things are not working out the way that you want. So the only advice I have for you here is to be careful of what you say. Okay, be careful of what you say, because I feel like, things can work against you if you say the wrong thing. Because I feel like all eyes are on you kind of energy. And if you say something wrong, then it can cause problems, maybe some involvement with the law or something. Just be careful of your words. Try not to fight or argue. If you are feeling triggered in any way, my advice to you from the angels, okay, is to wait for the storm to pass over. Okay, wait for the storm to pass over. Don't rush into anything. Don't, invest in huge things, because I feel like a lot of you want to start investing in your work, in your career. I feel like there's something about, giving money and investing maybe even on properties and things like that. You need to go slow. Wait for divine timing. Again, wait for the storm to pass over. Don't tell people your plans. Don't talk about your plans to anyone. You need to keep it to yourself for now. Again, don't fight. Don't argue, okay? Try not to speak about your plans. I already mentioned that like 10 times. I repeat myself and it's very annoying. Trust me, I annoy myself when I do it as well. When I listen back to videos of my old videos sometimes and I hear myself, I'm like, yeah, I got it the first 10 times you said it. Then I'm like, it's your video. So yeah. Okay, so again, okay, just work on yourself, work on keeping an open mind, create a solid foundation for yourself, okay? Be practical with how you proceed to things at this time, all right? I think this is the most that I am tapping in when it comes to your home energy when it comes to your house, your foundation. Just, bring love into your home, bring music, bring fun into your home. So wherever that you are, I need you to play high vibrational music, dance around your home, dance when you're making your breakfast, when you're making your morning coffee or your juices, whatever, right? Bring high vibrational music. You need to have your energy up. So instead of the standard, beautiful meditation music that you may put in the mornings or calm music in the morning, now you're going to go like pump, let's dance music, put something that you feel like you want to move and dance. All right. This is something that I feel like will help raise the vibration of wherever that you are in. Okay, do a proper clearing for your home as well. You may want to do like a spring clean, throw away old things, things clutter that you have been hoarding, right? If you haven't used it for a year, please throw it away. Okay, now let's get a few more messages. I feel like singing would really help as well. For some of you, you might be trying to get into this, sorry, this jumped out, so I'm going to put this out here, psychic ability. For some of you, I feel like you might be trying to establish a career in singing or being heard, about your voice, something about you speaking, or maybe talking to someone, to an investor or something like that. I'm hearing that, this month, take it easy. Okay, be careful of what you say. All right. And then here with psychic ability, so a lot of you may be getting downloads or even having new spirit guides or spirit teams coming into your home to start working with you. So you might be feeling a little bit different. You might be seeing sparks of light. You might be, getting messages from them. Somehow they will let you know that they are around. Okay. Peace. This is what you want here. Peace in your home, peace for your family. You do need to do clearings though in your home. You do need to clear the space in your home. Also light candles around, bring plants indoors, change the energy of your home. Okay, you know how I said spirit guides? Look at that. So you are going to have new spirit guides coming in to assist you. You will also get messages as to which beings from which realm is coming in to help you. Okay. Some of you may be wanting to connect to the fairy realms and, seeing if you want to give them permission to come and be a part of your home, a part of your family. Okay. Here we have the willpower to make changes in your home. I feel like there's a lot of fun. It's interesting. And I looked at this picture here. For some reason, on my first glance, I felt like she was playing volleyball. So maybe this is you going to the beach or going to a beach property, playing ball, going on a holiday somewhere where you are on the beach playing ball. It feels very holiday-ish. They're telling you like, March is a holiday month for you. Okay. It's just a void month because you're moving into new energy after April. Okay, after the first eclipse in April. So right now, this is just, you're just moving through. They're telling you, take it easy, just chill, all right? And you have the willpower to get through anything that you face here. Okay, just wait for the storm to pass over and, whatever that's happening, your guides are really helping you this month. Okay, they're helping you lighten your load. So anything that happens, any redirections or changes in your plans, right? It's happening for your highest good. It's happening for your protection here. Okay, the last one here, justice. So I think you are also coming into a really good balance in your energy. So there's karmic energy being balanced up. That's why you might be feeling like you are in a void all of March. I feel like if you've been waiting for justice to be served, then you're gonna start to see that happen in March. You're gonna get some really good news that's gonna make you very happy. Okay, but overall things are being balanced here. A lot of energies are being balanced. It's like soul groups are changing as well. New soulmates are coming in, old soulmates are leaving. So there's like a swap happening. Okay, there's a whole big change happening on a cosmic level. So you just have to flow through this void for a little bit and then things are going to change. So it's a really good time to go on a trip, go on a holiday, plan a trip somewhere to just chill, relax, spend time with family. Okay, here we have leadership, taking charge here. With this, I feel when I look at this, I always look at the antlers and I feel like you're getting incredible downloads from your guides telling you what to do next. Here you're focusing on beauty, the beauty of your home, of what you have as well. If you use makeup, then you have old makeup sitting around, throw it away. If you have old clothes sitting around, throw it away. Go to the spa, do something amazing, spend time near water. Okay. And here we have the Phoenix. So there is a change happening in your life. All right. It's going to take a bit of time, but it is like your comeback time. You need this month to prepare your energy to fuel up, because in April is where you're going to rise like the Phoenix. Okay. That's going to happen here. Look at that transformation. So this is just the cocoon stage. You need to go into the cocoon for the transformation to happen. A lot of new activations happening, DNA activations, because you have gone through this rite of passage. You have, you have done the work that needs to be done in order to allow you to move into this higher frequency reality. You have grown so much, as you see here with the growth card as well, and you can now be ready to welcome new beginnings. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's just get a few more messages to see what you can expect in March. I feel like, in March, a lot of the things that happen for you is happening on a spiritual level. So you can trust your intuition, your psychic ability, the messages that you're getting. But when it comes to like serious things, contracts, offers, like medical results and things like that, it will not be accurate for you. Okay, so you just wait for things to pass. If you're trying to get something, it doesn't come through, the contract doesn't come through, just hang in there. Just wait, work on it on a spiritual level, work on it on a cosmic level. Send the energy into what you want, pull it, manifest it into your life. And then it will come in next month. Okay? New beginning, of course. New beginning. All right, you're starting again, and you look at new beginning, it comes with 0 here. All right, 0 means that you have cleared all karma, right? The past karmas that you've done. Of course, there will always be karmic contracts and other things that may still be around, but what you did in this life, like the bad that you did to others, it's like you have paid for it. Okay, and sometimes you might not be a bad person, but sometimes you don't realize that you actually cause karma because you did something, you hurt someone. It's like you unconsciously cause karma for yourself, and this happens very often. A lot of people do things they think is justified, but they don't realize that it's actually creating karma for them. So with 0 there, it feels like it's all clear, things have been balanced out. Okay, so things can change with fertility, rebirthing here again. Rebirthing of your energy. We've got triumphant success, just like in group 1. So you are beginning to see things changing. There is money coming to you, gifts coming to you. I feel like someone's going to give you gifts this month in March. People are going to be sending you gifts as well. I feel like there's a lot of recognition coming in. Okay, also for some, you might have partnerships changing or new partnerships coming in. Okay, let's ask the angels. I've just got to show you this because this was at the back of the angel deck. This says fresh new beginnings, new beginnings, a fresh start, or pregnancy and birth. Okay, and this energy can last for up to 9 months. So again, some of you may also be feeling very fertile at this point, maybe fertile. So if you do not want babies, you do not want to have little monsters in your life, then you need to take precaution. Okay, sorry, I had someone at my door. So so coming back to making little monsters. Now, please don't get triggered. Okay, yes, they are little angels. But if you do not want kids, then little monsters and toddlers at a certain age, literally I call my son a little monster, my darling little monster. So yeah, just before someone starts getting angry and starts shouting, oh, how can you call children monsters? They are precious gifts from heaven, little angels. Yes, they are. Okay. Don't get triggered. Right, anyway, so here, little monsters. Oops, sorry, little angels. Here we go. So yes, if you don't want kids, then basically precaution. Okay, and it's interesting how these two cards were stuck to the back of my angel deck, and I have no idea how, but these two cards got picked up when I got this, right? So this could also be, you know, some of you preparing. Maybe some of you are actually looking to have children, you know, looking to start a family. So perhaps you are, you know, building a foundation now. You know, you're building a safe foundation so that when your baby comes, you know, the place is ready for the baby. You're baby proofing the house. So you could also be looking at, you know, things like that here. Okay, some of you may be looking to move homes, changing, you know, your neighborhood, moving to a safer place. Okay, there could be huge changes around. Some of you are looking to install some safety equipments in your home. So maybe even having like a fire extinguisher, making sure you have one in your home, or even having like CCTV security cameras, you know, installed so that, you know, you find that it's safety. If you have like, I'm hearing if someone has like a combination lock, like a safe, you need to change your lock number. Okay, or maybe you may, if you don't have one, maybe you need to get a combination lock safe. I'm hearing that for someone. All right, now let's get the messages from the angels here. So here we have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancements. So you're going to have some changes in your life now, something new is coming in. We have the Three of Water, a celebration, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Okay, but for some of you, you literally need to just tap into your inner child energy and have more fun in life. Okay, go out, play sports, you know, do something outdoors, go run. That's why I saw this the picture of, you know, someone playing volleyball, you know, so like beach volleyball and things like that. Go for a holiday and just go crazy, have fun like a kid, jump in the pool, you know, rather than making it a very adult-ish holiday. Go have fun, you know, go to a theme park, do something that is different. Okay, something that your inner child would love. Or maybe take, if you have children, take your children for a holiday, go somewhere fun, you know, somewhere where the kids can run around and you can run around with them. Okay, and then here the Ace of Air, this one talks about brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging beginning. Okay, and again, challenging because things are not happening as quickly as you want, or you're not getting exactly what you want. Okay, because of divine intervention. So that could be challenging, but overall it's good. And also if you are pregnant or your partner's pregnant, I feel like it can be a very tough pregnancy where maybe you are always constantly sick, having, you know, low deficiency, iron deficiency, you know, things like that, right? Vitamin deficiency, feeling, I know my pregnancy was awful. I vomited for the first 5 months every single day. There were days where I was sleeping in the toilet because I was just puking constantly, and I had to find something that I could keep down, and I couldn't keep anything down. Then I got really depressed, and yeah, it was just awful for the first 5 months, right? So that could also be something that's coming in that, you know, it's a bit of a challenge. And then here we have traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So this one might be about you going back and, you know, doing certain traditions, maybe like a blessing for your home, you're doing a prayer in a more of a traditional method, or you're doing some traditional methods of healing, you know, or protection. Okay. The last one that we have is too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Again, this is not the time for you to fight. Just take a step back, okay? Have more fun, all right? Do something like that where you feel like, you know, things can be a bit more cheerful, okay? It's a completion of an old energy here, completion of a cycle, like things have already come into a balance. So holiday, time out, recharge, this is what you need. And you know how I talked about balance? There you go again. You know, the karma has balance. Take time, all right? Don't rush into anything. And everything that I said in the beginning, it's here. Okay, now let's see, what else do you need to know? I'm gonna use this deck here, some advice from some goddesses. Or this deck is called Advice from the Modern Women. So what does my group 2 need to know? So it says, the reason why men or women flee from you is your extremely attractive appearance, your success, your charisma, eloquence, independence, and quick wit. I'm also hearing confidence. But that's far from a reason to fall into sadness or neediness. Not you have a problem, but your counterpart. Please be aware of this. Now, this is a very interesting message that I'm getting, okay? Some of you, it's like you are absolute 10s, okay, whether it is your whole energy, or your looks, and it's like you are a perfect package. All right, you have everything, but it's like people feel afraid to approach you because they sense your confidence. They feel like, oh, I'm not up to them, or I'm not up to their level or their standards, or people would look at you and think, why would they even look at me? Why would they even consider me to be a part of their energy, to be a part of their life, or things like that. And then you have people who don't deserve you. Okay, the ones who don't deserve you, who, if say your energy is 10 and their energy is like 2 or 3, right? A lot of times these are the people that have the most confident. They have the most confidence in them, right? So they will come up and approach you, right? And at this point you think, oh, okay, well, I guess looking at them, you think, right, I'm sure they would treasure me since they know that I'm such a catch, right? I know this sounds really, really it sounds really superficial, but it is the energy that I'm feeling. So I will convey the messages that I get. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. So you give a chance to these people who are not of your energy, okay, who is the energy of 2, while you are a 10, right? And then when they come in and you think, well, they're going to treasure me because they know, I'm such a prize from the universe, right? But then people who have confidence as 2, for them it's like, wow, if I got this, maybe I can get a 20. If I got a 10, maybe I can get a 15 or a 20 now. So instead of valuing you, they start to feel like, they can get better, and then you eventually get left behind again because you know what? They were not of your energy anyway. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that I'm trying to put this in a way so it doesn't sound really awful and egoistic because the message does seem a little bit like it's so egoistic, but my point is, group 2, don't settle. Don't settle. Okay, don't settle. And, if you find someone who you think is a 10 and you are lower, then, appreciate, value them, stop chasing. Life is not about chasing. It's not about the thrill. And, if you find someone who loves you and treasures you, or a beautiful partnership, whether it's work or, intimate relationship, friendships, if you find someone that values you, who brings you into their life, who opens opportunities for you, right? Value them, treasure them. Okay, and if you are the one who is feeling like you're stuck and you're just letting all these others come in who is not aligned with your energy, stop looking at yourself so small. Stop settling. Stop settling for this. The one who is aligned with your perfect energy will find you. Okay, they will find you. So you don't have to feel like you have to just settle with whatever, again, it's not a reason for you to fall into sadness or neediness. Okay, be aware that it is your confidence, and you don't have to shrink yourself to allow people into your life. Be who you are, and your king or your queen will find you. Okay, you don't have to shrink and allow anyone below the king and queen standard to come into your life, because group 2, you are the queen, you are the king. Okay, you are up there. So just hang in there, and the right energies will align with you. Plus now it's a new beginning. You've balanced off karma and stuff, so the right people can come into your life. The right even your spirit team is changing as well. New guides are coming in. That shows that your energy has changed so much. So don't settle. Okay, stop giving opportunity to people who you think that would come in and treasure you because you have so much to offer, because you are putting your worth, your value on what you can offer to other people. Your energy is enough. So find someone who treasures your energy, not someone who looks at you like you are a prized possession, or where you feel like you are now important. you know, because that's not going to happen. Things will eventually change. If they are not of the same energy as you, they're not of, if they're the joker and you're the king and queen, then, you know, what are you doing? Okay, stop letting jokers into your life. That's it. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I hope you got it. I know I went around the place because I'm trying my best to word it so I don't sound like an egoistic maniac and such a mean and horrible person. Because that message was kind of like, stop letting jokers into your life when you were king and queen. Just trying and going round and round and round, trying to get the message across. So I'm pretty sure you got it. All right, let's get a few more messages before we end. Okay, so here we have Vanessa saying, to make a decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose and which way takes you away from it. Okay, and conditions are not favorable right now. So hang in there, just wait, don't rush into anything. Okay, ask your angels, your spirit team, your guides for comfort and ask them for guidance. Okay, and again, caution is warranted. Okay, don't rush, don't push into anything. Okay, look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Like I said, you are in a void. Things are changing. Don't rush and sign contracts and things like that now. Just hang in there. Okay, and also take time out. This is, you know, you need to go on a holiday. You really need to take some time out to relax and, you know, look after yourself, because you're always looking after everyone else. It's time to look after yourself. Now, I'm going to do 2 cards for your blessings and 2 cards to see the challenges that you may face this month. Okay. With the blessings, we have a blessing on your love. Okay. I had to do that because he's so hot. Okay. Blessing on your love and and a blessing from your ancestors. Okay. Blessing from your love, on your love and ancestors. So there could be changes in your love life. It could be a new soulmate coming in or a reignited passion within your existing relationship. Okay. And then here we have a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So this is where you feel like you're unsafe and you need to fight and protect yourself. So you might be feeling a bit challenged here where, you know, someone is challenging you. So again, don't fight. Okay, just let the storm pass over. Okay. And here we have a blessing of the air. So it's like usually you flow with the air, you know which way the wind is blowing, but now it's like you can't really tell because it's a storm. It's going round and round, so you're stuck in the storm, right? So just hang in there, wait for the storm to pass, right? Wait for the storm to pass, and then you will be in a much better place later. All right, I'm going to stop here, group 2. If you enjoy readings like this, please subscribe to Patreon. I post weekly pick a card readings there along with other teachings. So do subscribe to my Patreon. If not, do give this video a thumbs up, like shares, and, you know, thumbs up allows my video to reach more people. So yeah, I would appreciate all your love and comments as well. I love reading all your comments. I may not be able to respond to every single one because, like I said in my old videos, I am everywhere. I you know, create content in a lot of places, and sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to sit down and respond to each one, but I do read every single one and I appreciate every single one, and I love all your love and blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna stop here. Speak to you in the next video. Hi, group 3. So group 3, your card is love. Okay, so this is beautiful. So a lot of heart chakra activation, sacral chakra activation, a lot of love and light coming into your energy. There is the goddess energy as well, the moon energy, crystal energy. It's just so much of beauty and romance and poetry coming into your energy. And of course, you know, if you think of Pisces, Pisces is all the energy of the mystics and the dreamers, you know, love poems, think love poems of Rumi and things like that. It's like the theme for your energy, right, for this month, group 3 is the song called Desire. It is basically the love poem of Rumi translated into English, and it is read out or sung by Deepak Chopra and Demi Moore. Okay, so if you look for that, you put love poems of Rumi, Desire, Deepak Chopra, Demi Moore, and that music will come up. Some of you may have been introduced to that music, of course, long time ago, or through my last post about the new moon. On Instagram, I attached that music to that post, so you can go and listen to it there as well. I mean, it's just, you know, a couple of seconds on that, but the name of the song is there. So That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, that's the energy, and I can't play the song here because then I will get demonetized on YouTube. You will come up with a whole copyright claim and stuff, so I can't really play music. I wish I could play it for you and just listen to it with you for a little bit, because I can hear it in my head and I feel so sexy and seductive and love and mystical. I feel like I am not human, and that's the energy that you're tapping into. It's like you're living this mundane world and you're going into this whole new world of just romance and fantasy. In March, you're going to be living in a different world compared to everyone else. Okay, so this is beautiful. There's a lot of sensuous energy around you as well. So this feels very beautiful. It's a lot to do with your home, your connections, your friendships, right? For some of you, yes, it could be that new love is coming in. So you're going to be meeting a soulmate, or a friend would then step up and ask you out, so you end up becoming you end up partnering with this person, forming a relationship with this person, so moving beyond friendship. Wow, that was a bit hard to say. Escaping the friend zone. And for others, it is maybe even a past lover coming back, and for y'all to get back together, uniting with this person, giving a second chance. I know a lot of you are like, hell no, never. Look, if your ex was toxic, right, throw the ex in the bin, throw the whole ex away, okay? You don't have to get back to them just because I see in a reading. You always have the choice. Readings are not definite. That's why I say I don't like doing predictions of the future, because it depends on the path you are taking. So I guide you, I give you certain energies, and I can tell you that this is what is coming based on your current decisions. But when you change your actions here, the path changes, okay? We always have the free will to make changes. If someone says, this is not going to work out, you want it to work, you can make it work. If someone says, oh, this is going to end, it's not going to be, you want it to make it last, then you have the choice, okay? And I apologize for all the noises that you can hear. There's some guys doing some work outside my door, outside my door in the apartment. So it's a little bit loud. So that also tells me that there's going to be a lot of things happening around you, a lot of noise. It could be noise within, noise outside of you as well, a lot of things going on. So you may need to really just, I feel like a lot of you are empaths, right? And there's just all these things going on around you, and sometimes you just need to put on that noise cancellation headphones and just be in that silence. You're gonna crave that silence where you just want to be in your own energy, and maybe just listening to music. It's like you don't want to hear the basic music you hear on the radio or what people are talking. You just want to put this music that takes you into this other world, whether it's meditation or it's desire, or the music Desire, Rumi's poems, or whatever. I feel like there's change coming in, okay? For some of you, I'm seeing someone of like two different colors. So maybe you are going to meet someone new, and this person would be someone of a different ethnicity, different background, or perhaps they are living overseas. So there is like a distance there between the two of you, and it is the difference that would bring you together, okay? It's like you would embrace each other's culture and things like that. I don't see drama for you this month. It just feels very positive, and it just feels like you are in your head quite a bit, because that is your escape. The portal to the other dimensions is within you. It's through your third eye, right? And I just see that happening here for you. Some of you are going to be maybe even moving in with someone, or moving into your own place. There is something to do with reunions, even like past life reunions, or your past people coming back, okay? Because they're coming back also as a way for you to heal any issues that you had, unresolved issues in the past. It's like you can bring closure here. You can finally move out of this energy that kept you trapped for so long. For some of you, this energy is coming in to help you release any past conditioning, childhood conditioning, so that you can finally move forward and feel like life is beautiful again. Because you, group 3, y'all are these mystical souls, but like mystical, magical souls trapped in the freaking low vibrational 3D matrix. That's what it feels like. So, you can feel very stuck, but now you're moving out of this energy so that you can, embrace love and independence and enjoy the sweetness of life. Okay, some of you may feel like you want to travel, do something, be part of an organization, connecting to fantasy, being part of an organization that maybe is who enjoys comics or things like that, because I feel like there is this energy of fantasy, role-playing, comics, novels, book writing, things like that. Some of you may even feel like you want to sit down and write a book, a fantasy story, and that would be very successful. Okay. Embrace technology. I do feel like you need to create a foundation where you build something, using technology, or you're connecting to people via the internet. There's emails, messages, text messages, and things like that going on. Some of you are going to be doing art, like I said, maybe writing a book or creating art. And it feels very luxurious. Whatever that you're doing feels luxurious. It feels like magic. Okay, and I feel like you are going to finally heal any past issues, things that was, it's like you grew up needing to protect your own heart, needing to protect your own space, and finally now it's like you feel like you are safe and you can allow someone else to come in and protect you, whether it's a friend or a lover or a new connection. It's like something's healing here. Something's healing, and it involves a lot of magic. This is where you can finally release all the worry and feel safe and feel beautiful again. Okay, now let's get in. I just want to sit in this energy because I just feel so beautiful. When I tap into your energy, it's like I want to do what she's doing. I want to hold a crystal to my chest and just feel the love around me. How beautiful. Okay, so we have boundaries here. I feel like this is more of saying that you are out of that boundary that you placed yourself in. Okay, you're out of it, and now you are coming into infinite possibilities of anything that can happen. Okay, you're gonna have choices when it comes to love as well. You will have people coming in, with offers of love, offers of partnership, offers of giving you something, allowing you to feel like you can rely on someone, that you are not alone anymore. You're going to have that energy here. A lot of good luck. Okay, you're going to have choices this month, group 3. Okay, and here we have well-being. So your health's going to improve as well. You're going to feel much better because all of a sudden it's like there's this energy that bursts and you feel good and you feel like, yes, you can embrace this magical side of you. Okay, a lot of you, don't like the conventional things. You are very different from other people. And this month you will be blessed with the energy to truly be yourself. Okay, you can truly be yourself. You can finally be at peace. You can finally heal old energy. You will have the clarity that you need as well. You will be able to find closure, to forgive, So this is where I feel like it's like, even if you couldn't heal and forgive before, it's because you were just really angry and you didn't really have that love, given to you. It's like the only one who you could count on, and the only one that you could who really loved you truly from your heart is you. Okay, there was no one else that you can count on. Now that everyone's coming in and making these offers and wanting to help you, and you feel like the whole universe is supporting you now, right? You are able to move past the anger and forgive those that hurt you in the past. Okay, spirit guides, new spirit guides coming in, new guides coming in. So you might be feeling a little bit anxious because the energy of your guides are different. So when a new guide comes in, you would feel it in your body. Okay, so look at that closure. You're walking away from old energy. Huge changes coming into you. Hear that whistling? That's the wind blowing through that little hole in my door. Okay, so I want to use this deck here to see what else you can expect. I feel like it's a lot about you now, kind of making new memories for yourself, healing childhood memories. That's the things that I feel here. Look at this, removing the mask, taking back your power. That's what I feel. I feel like people would be discussing you as well. It's like all of a sudden people are talking about you because they're seeing you in a new light. So it's like you might be the object of discussion for a bit, but a lot of things are changing here. You are healing any conditioning put on you by a primary male figure in your life. So like a father, brother, uncle, older brother. There's just some sort of they have some sort of influence on you, and you're just moving past that. You are like, I am loved, and it's safe for me to love, and it's safe for me to let people come in and love me as well. For you, there's going to be things changing the way that you look at the world, the way that you look at yourself. It's like I feel someone's going to look at you in a way that even you don't look at yourself. It's like they will look at you and see the beauty within you, and your beauty in a way that you can't believe it. Like you look at yourself and you see flaws, but they look at you and they see perfection. They see absolute beauty and perfection, and they would just honor you and respect you and love you. That's the energy of the people that I see coming into your life. Okay, after the eclipse, I feel like you're going to start to make changes, because now you feel safe here in March. So then you're like, all right, in April, let's look into what I can do. Maybe I want to move in with a partner. Maybe I want to travel overseas and meet my partner. Maybe I want to migrate overseas and do something different. Maybe I want to get out of this little village that I'm in. If you are living in a little town, you're like, I want to get out there and see the world and experience things. Some of you may even meet some people who are attached to organizations, like secret organizations and things like that. Or they might be attached, they might be part of a dimension that is not walking around openly, where the whole world knows who they are. Okay, so you're connecting to magical beings who are connected to different dimensions, and you would find love with them and realize that this is who you are. Kind of giving me some weird Twilight vibes here. Not the whole vampire thing. You're like, what, vampire rebels? Maybe, but the point where she says that there's a thing that she says, I can't remember it because I watched this ages ago, but there's a line from the movie where she says something about sometimes you just know that you're ready. You're not, you are meant to be something else. Let me see, what did she say? Okay, I literally had to Google it to see what I'm thinking about, because I just remember they just kept telling me this quote and I couldn't really get it in my head. It wasn't clear, and I was like, what is it? So I think it's similar to this energy, but I don't think, of course, it's not death. So with what she said is, I've never given much thought to how I would die, but dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go. I can't bring myself to regret the decisions that brought me face to face with death. They also brought me to Edward. So of course that is part of the movie. So they kind of like played that quote in my head, because it's like, maybe I never given much thought to how my life would change. It's like once you experience the energy of these other beings and these other groups, organizations, it's like you can't go back to being who you were before. So you would experience a death and rebirth, right? It's like, now this is a new life. It's a whole new world for you, right? You can't see the world the way that you did before. So, and it's something that you really want. It's not something that you go in and you think, oh shit, I regret this. I don't want this anymore, right? And that's why this is part where she goes, but dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go. So it's something that, you feel like, yeah, it's not, you're not doing it for love, but you might be doing it because it's like, wow, this, now I feel this intense love for the universe, because I know this is, what I had lived in for so long. It's not what is meant for me. There's something more to me, right? And you can't regret this decision because it brought you into this. Maybe something happens that propels you into this energy, where then you are connected to all these other worldly energies, because your energy is meant to be in fantasy. Okay, for some of you, this is a twin flame energy. Okay, and if you watch my last video, I did talk a little bit about twin flame in one of the readings, where I explained it's not that you meet someone and you think, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about them, I feel this strong attraction to them. No, that's just karmic. Okay, karmic energies will pull you and then you just can't stop thinking about them. That's not twin energy. Okay, twin flame energy is where you come together to fulfill a prophecy. It means that you have a larger purpose. By you coming together, this will now create a chain reaction to bring major changes to something big in the world. Okay, and when the day that you meet and you have that connection, where you're, whether you have your first heart-to-heart conversation or something, you will see nature shift. Okay, nature will change. Like I said in the last video, if it doesn't rain, it would start raining. If there's haze around and smoke, it's like it would suddenly clear, and you're like, whoa. If you haven't had sunshine for a while, all of a sudden the sky is clear and you're like, whoa, the sun is out. You will see nature move in big ways. Okay, it's not just something small, it's something big, and it will be something positive. So it's not like, oh my God, we meet and a tornado came and destroyed the town. Oh, nature spoke. Run. If that happens, run. That's not your twin flame, right? That's something really bad. So run. But I am feeling this energy for you. It's like when you come, you meet this person, or you end up in this world that just brings massive changes into your life, massive changes to the world that you know. So a lot of you may be experiencing that here, or at least you're going to be coming into the place where you're connecting to someone amazing. You're connecting to someone who wants to look after you. You are healing childhood wounds. You feel like you can finally depend on someone else. A lot of you, I feel like you couldn't depend on the primary caregivers in your life. Okay, it could be a partner, it could be a parent figure. Okay, it could be a father. There's a lot of wounded masculine energy here, so I feel like you couldn't really depend on them. You had to be your own friend, be your own thing. Some of you got cheated on, got betrayed by a friend as well, or someone who felt like a friend to you. So this is just changing. It feels like destiny is playing a part. For some of you, it is like what I said, the twin flame energy. For others, it is just coming into this energy where you feel like you're free and you can embrace all of you, and there's all this good luck and amazing things coming into your life where you can remove the mask and you can be who you really are. Okay, we have victory and success. Okay, firm foundation here. You're creating a new foundation for yourself. You're moving away from any energy of discontent or of boredom. I feel like you have rested quite a lot, and now you're moving away from this energy where you're no longer trapped. Okay, there's no more fear, there's no more feeling like you are alone. Just like group 2, balancing off the karmas, and it's like you're starting from the beginning again. This is a new life, right? Passion is ignited, you feel amazing, and this card jumped out. If you look at that, this feels like, interdimensional energy, the star energy, and yes, things moving so quickly. It's like, is this all happening? Is it all happening? Yes, it is. Okay, and this is something that you want. All right, it's all, interdimensional here, and you're finding a foundation in it. Okay, you're moving on from old energy as well. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now let's look at 2 cards here to see the blessings coming into your life in March, and then I'll pull 2 more cards to say what are the challenges that you may face. Okay, I'm going to put this up here because this is the main card. Okay, so 2 blessings. A blessing to find the truth, right? You're going to know the truth about something, about the universe, about yourself. A blessing on your family. And challenges. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. So this is death and rebirth for you. Okay, death and rebirth, you're connected to this, new world, and so it might feel right, but at the same time it can be a bit scary because you would question yourself, am I crazy? Is this really happening? Are these people playing a prank on me? Where are the cameras? Are there cameras around? Is this some TV show or whatever? Are you going to pay me $1 million to release this footage of me looking like an idiot? Those are the questions you'll ask yourself, right? And here, a blessing for support. All right, so you might be finding it really hard to receive help, to get help, to accept that this is the truth. Okay, that this is what it is. You might be finding it really hard. So while it's a blessing for you to receive the truth, you might be finding it really hard to really embrace it and accept it. Okay, now get into your angel cards here. A few more messages. We have unity coming together. Okay, we have a celebration coming together again, wedding, graduation, birth announcement, right? And the need to have more fun. Also, we have an exciting new opportunity here. Okay, so again, you might have some career advancement, and just basically a huge change in your life. Okay, a huge change in your life. So it's like your material and emotional needs will be met as well. I see you tapping into the energy of luxury, just feeling, experiencing a very different world altogether. Okay, a few more messages. We've got here a contract, new contract, a commitment to something. Okay, and then here we have worry, stress, guilt here. And good luck, good fortune, windfall. With the worry and stress and guilt, you might be feeling like it's unfair for you to have this and others don't, or you are worried like, is this real? What if I'm crazy? And you might be feeling guilty about receiving certain things where maybe you can't tell your family about certain things that you can't tell your best friend about certain things that maybe you get certain opportunities in a way that your friends didn't get because you had some advantages, so you receive certain contracts and you feel guilty because you feel like, oh, my friend could have actually got that, but because of the context I have, I got it. So there's some sort of guilt here, but this is meant for you. The universe loves you. Okay, group 3, you got to accept what is coming. Again, allow yourself to receive. Okay, you deserve it as much as anyone else, whether you have contacts or help to in higher places to help you out. You still deserve it. Okay, here we've got: face your fears, drop your mask, and open your soul. Give up your secretiveness, open your protective armor, and wear your heart on your sleeve. Expect great happiness of love. Please jump over your own shadow. How beautiful. This message comes to you from Malaika. Okay, I'll try to save this in a higher, bigger file, because half the time it auto saves into a smaller file when I upload, and then you can't really see the words. And I'm like, look at this, and I get a message, I can't read, it's all blurry. Sorry. All right, is there any other things that you need to know? Any other messages? Let's pull a few more cards here before we end. So this says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you now. So I ask you to feel safe and relax. What I'll do is I'll end with this. I'll end with a tea leaf deck and let you just decide for yourself how you want to interpret the messages. So there is something to do with a fox, shrewdness, or resourcefulness, especially in business. You will be shown the way. We have warning of a near future, and that might be in July. News is on the way. So the warning about a problem in the near future, that's in July. I wasn't sure if I finished the whole sentence. I think I said warning of something in July, so it's a problem that you may have in July. But overall, there's a door here, a new door opening into a new dimension. Here you will receive the recognition, reward for merit. Okay, all good things. You may have old friends reconnecting to you, thinking about you, people coming back, even and I feel like old friends from a different dimension is like connecting to you, kind of thing. Okay. And we have this one here, which is compliments from an admirer. Okay, so you're coming out of this period of depression, of sadness. Okay, look at that, we've got author. So some of you may be looking to write a book, to write something, to dwell into this fantasy energy. Some of you may be reading books about fantasy as well. You're connecting to people of all different cultures and religions. I kept seeing people of different ethnicity, different backgrounds, different upbringing. Okay, overall you are on the right path. You can you can trust that. Embrace your sensitivity. That is your superpower, the empath energy. And invest in a good set of headphones, noise cancelling headphones, where you can put that on and just disconnect from the world when you need to, or put on the music that would keep you in that magical vibration, okay, when you need to. All right, okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching group 3. I hope this video helps. If you enjoy readings like this, I post weekly pick a card readings videos on my Patreon. So, I'll link my Patreon channel in the comments below, or in the description, actually, not in the comments. So you can, sign up to Patreon, or simply leave a thumbs up, a comment, or share this video with your friends. It helps my channel grow when my video reaches more people and has more interactions. So thank you for watching. I'll speak to you in the next video.